Hey guys, welcome to RZ Epic, the space where we turn everyday struggles into epic transformation. Let me ask you something real quick and be honest. Do you ever feel like life is just against you? Like no matter what you do, it's one challenge after another, and you start thinking, man, when will things finally go right for me? You give your best, you show up, you try to stay positive, and yet somehow it feels like the universe keeps throwing curveballs your way. But here's something that might completely change your life. What if life is not happening to you? What if it's actually happening for you? Yeah, I know that sounds a little strange, but stay with me because once you really understand this mindset shift, you will start to see your challenges, your past, even your pain in a completely different light. And trust me, this one shift can change everything. Let's start here. There are basically two ways people move through life. Life is happening to me, life is happening for me. At first, they sound kind of similar, but these two perspectives lead to completely different realities. People who believe life is happening to them live in victim mode. When something bad happens, their mind instantly say, "Why does this always happen to me? Life is unfair. Nothing ever works out." They see problems as proof that they are powerless. They blame other people, the system, the timing, anything but themselves. And over time, they start to feel stuck. They stop trying. They stop believing. They start surviving instead of living. But then there is the second mindset, creator mode, where people see life as happening for them. And these people experience life in a totally different way. When something goes wrong, they still feel pain, but they ask better questions like, what can I learn from this? How is this preparing me for something better? What's the lesson here that I might be missing? They understand that even failure is a purpose. They don't avoid pain, they use it. They don't escape struggle, they grow through it. And here's the truth, every single successful person you look up to, from entrepreneurs to athletes to artists, operates from this life is happening for me mindset. They didn't get lucky, they got intentional. Now I want you to really think for a second. When life hits you with something tough, which mindset do you slip into? Be honest with yourself. Do you go straight into why me? Or do you pause and ask, what's this trying to teach me? You don't need to say it out loud, but if you are watching this on YouTube, type your answer in the comments. Self awareness is the first step toward change. Because once you see which mindset you are living, you finally get to choose something different. Now, here's the good news. Even if you realize you have been living in victim mode, you can absolutely shift out of it. No one is born with a fixed mindset. We learn it through our experiences, which means we can unlearn it too. So, here are 5 powerful steps to start shifting from life is happening to me to life is happening for me. Step 1, become aware of the victim voice. You can't change what you don't notice. So, for the next few days, just start catching that inner voice when it says things like, why me? This is not fair. I can't handle this. Don't judge yourself, just notice it. Every time you catch it, you take your power back. Write it down if you can. You will be surprised how often it shows up. Awareness is always your first moment of freedom. Step 2, pause before you react. When something goes wrong, our default is to react. Anger, blame, sadness. But here's the key, pause. Count slowly to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a deep breath, then tell yourself, okay, this sucks, but maybe there is something here for me. That short pause interrupts the emotional spiral. It gives your brain just enough space to search for meaning instead of misery. Step 3. Reframe the situation. Now you ask better question. Instead of why is this happening to me, ask what could this be teaching me? How might this be protecting or preparing me for something better? For example, I can't believe I lost that job becomes maybe losing that job is pushing me toward the career I actually want. This simple reframe doesn't change what happened, but it completely changes how you feel about it. And that's the foundation of emotional freedom. Step 4. Take ownership, not blame. This one is crucial. Saying life is happening for me doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means taking responsibility for your response. Ask yourself, what's in my control right now? What can I do differently next time? The moment you focus on what you can do, everything changes. You move from powerless to powerful, from stuck to proactive, from I can't to I'm capable. That's how transformation begins. The final step, be grateful even for the hard stuff. Gratitude is where the magic happens. Every night, write down one thing that went wrong today and one thing it taught you. Like this, my friend cancelled plan taught me to enjoy my own company. Project failed taught me patience and resilience. When you do this long enough, your brain starts to look for lessons automatically. And that's when growth becomes your natural response to life. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years back, I lost something I really cared about. A project I had worked on for months completely fell apart. At that time, I was angry, disappointed, even embarrassed. I kept saying, why is this happening to me? But months later, I realized something. If that project had not failed, I would have never started RZ Epic. That failure forced me to grow. It forced me to refocus. What I thought was a setback was actually a setup for everything I'm doing now. Sometimes life closes doors, not to punish you, but to redirect you. And once you start seeing that pattern, you start to trust life a little more. Let's seal this with a daily mantra, something to rewire your subconscious. Say it out loud if you can, or write it in your notes. Life is not against me. Life is guiding me. Every challenge is shaping my strength. Life doesn't happen to me. It happens for me. Repeat it every morning for the next week, because the more you say it, the more your brain starts believing it. And once your brain believes it, your actions begin to align with it. That's when your energy shifts, your relationship shifts, your opportunity shifts. Your entire life starts to feel different, not because the world changed, but because you did. Alright guys, if this video gives you something to think about, I want you to comment below with this phrase, life is for me. It's not just a comment, it's a commitment. A reminder to yourself that from this moment, you are done living in victim mode. And hey, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who is going through a tough time, and make sure to subscribe. Until next time, stay epic, stay grateful, and remember, life is always happening for you, never to you.